Before we get started, I want to inform you that everything you're about to see and hear in these videos is alleged for now. Okay, what I'm about to show y'all right here is this stupid motherfucker trying to hack me again. Yes, again. And once again, for you all who do not know, I might sound a little funny and out of breath because I had a stroke and I had heart problems. As you can see, this email address up here, it is not from YouTube. Even though the domain name might be YouTube, it ain't from YouTube. And you gotta keep in mind, this motherfucker has been hacking for a long time, probably at least 12 years. So he could have bought that domain name that support YouTube a long time ago. Now, I uploaded this on the 14th, on the 4th of February. And I got this notice 2 days later. It is now February 20th. And YouTube still has not taken its video down yet. So what does that tell you? That it's bullshit. It's him. And when I got this email, only about maybe 12 people had seen the video so far, at least. I had about 12 hits, and maybe 4 or 5 of those were from me. So it wouldn't be that hard to narrow down as to who actually sent this email. If it was YouTube or if it was him. Now I'm going to show you all the video in my YouTube studio, and you will see there are no strikes or anything negative about the video whatsoever.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy.
And something I didn't realize at the time when I made the first videos was that you can actually spoof URLs. And I'm gonna let you listen to him once again talking to Tommy, trying to get him to click that link. And Tommy is saying, I keep putting it in the search bar, but it's not coming up. And Phil has to send it to him in order for him to see it. And that's because the URL is fake. It's not real. Just like you can spoof phone numbers and have the phone number showing up that it's really not that phone number, that it's something else. You can spoof URLs and pretend like it's a Twitter or YouTube or something like that, and it's not. It leads you to somewhere else.
Because I mean, that's my job. At the end of the day, I want it to be funny. I don't want it to be just so damn. I think on the last one was the only one I did that was just me being quite serious with that whatever the fuck his name, Phil Blunt. But I felt like I ought to be quite serious with this dude, because this dude is doing something I've never seen anyone do. This nigga spent a whole 48 hours tweeting everyone on Twitter that video. This nigga made 10 different accounts, then got some accounts where he got some sexy girl on the front to make sure that they open it.
Yeah, did you see what that link I sent you about that account that's impersonating you on Twitter? I tweeted it to you earlier with the exact handle and everything. You need to go back and read it. That there's an account where they're using your picture, and they even created a YouTube account with that exact same name. And they was coming to me saying stuff trying to impersonate you, and I knew it wasn't you because it's not the way you talk, and that's not your style. You never came to my page on YouTube one time to tell me anything.
No, I didn't.
So
I didn't get that. You sent me one and it said
it's called at TJ Sotomayor _ says or something like that. It even followed my Twitter account, and earlier I told you about it. I said, hey, you need to look into that. That person's impersonating you. They got your picture and everything, so somebody would think it's you.
I'm have to look at this.
What's my phone? Hold on, where did I put my phone?
But yeah, I need to go on and put my damn daughter to bed anyway. We seem like we straight. Seem like we're on the same page now.
Oh yeah, we straight. We on the same page. Ain't no problem.
So we all right then. Well, like I said, whenever good. You want to do something, we good. We can do something tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow because I'm gonna be all over the place.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We ain't focusing on no YouTube tomorrow. You got to eat and carry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get food, but we can go all over. We can do something this weekend. Just let me know. Now you got my Skype, and everything is everything now. I mean, it's over with by my understanding. It's over with.
Yeah,
you can let me know.
Yeah, it's all. Now what I'll do, what I'll do is that last video I put up, I'll just remove it. Because like I said, it don't bother me none to remove videos. I do it all the time. That way I could, because sometimes you remove video, you're removed of the problem.
Like I said, I just make a video saying, because I had already said it in the last one anyway, but I'll make another one because in the last one I said I don't have no problem with it.
Yeah.
I said once you said that, my issue had left.
Yeah.
Because once it got to the point where I thought, okay, now they're doing like those other people did, because that's what that boy did. You start sending people to fuck with me, to just keep rehashing the same shit over and over again. Because to me, it would be nice if they brought up something new. Bring up the fact that I've been molesting kids. Bring up the fact that I robbed somebody. Bring up the fact that I got arrested yesterday. Bring up the fact that I did something last month. You can't even bring up nothing I've done in 2012, 2011, 2010.
Exactly.
Now, that doesn't make any sense at that point.
Well, like I say, really, but to be honest with you, you don't want to give them dudes too much shine, and now you mention their name too much, because you're giving people to go to their page. Like the moment you mention my name, they had people come to my page and say, I didn't know who you were until Tommy mentioned you. So there you go. So you shouldn't be, I wouldn't even mention those dudes' names, because that way it makes them irrelevant then. If you got a more platform, they don't, well then it's to their advantage for you to mention their name.
No, you're right, and I get that. I know it doesn't. It helps them more than it helps me. That's why I typically don't say people's name. I let them do whatever they do. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell them I can make a video about you, never mention your name, and people will watch it. You can't make a video and not mention my name, and people will watch it. That's their problem, because they're too small. Whenever that Jeannie Burlesque girl, every time she made a video without my name in it, nobody watched it. That's why she started right back putting my name in it. And I said, okay, this is getting old. You keep fucking using my name, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Don't use me to get your hits up. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Send it to me again when you get a chance.
Let me see. Hold on. I'll because I got my phone right now. So
yeah, just as I said, whenever you get a chance, just send it to me so I can see it because I want to see this. I'm keep putting it in the search bar and it's not coming up. You said TJ underscore.
Hold on. Let me, like I said, let me see. I send you. How do you send you? There you go. I'm sending it to you right now. All right, I just sent it to you right now.
You sent it on my there it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of the account that's impersonating you. So some people probably you don't know what that account been saying or whatever. They could have said something about you to somebody that you may know, and everything. They come at you, man. What the hell are you talking about? Like what? You know, and because they got a YouTube account and that a name too.
Yeah, I see him. Mm-hmm. I see him. The good looking out for telling me about this.
Oh yeah, I would have told you about it the first day I seen it, but we wasn't on speaking terms like that. They been had the account up. It ain't nothing new.
Oh, this
been up at least. Yeah, it's been up at least about. I'm gonna say at least about a week and a half. The first time I seen it, and it came to my YouTube channel, and I said, "Tommy," and I said, "Where did he come from on my page?" I've never seen your name not one time on my page. You know, that's why I say, let me look into it. And yeah, it wasn't you.
Oh, this must be run by Delu.
I miss.
Yeah, this must be run by Delu.
I mean, I don't know about all that. That's you how you do that, but you know, I wouldn't even worry about it.
I'm not worried about it because all they're doing is sending out the same old stupid shit, and it's like nobody's even paying them any attention. But they're using all of these accounts. What they're doing is making these accounts to send these things out to people. It's hilarious. And if you go look on that, just look at what he's done. This is a sickness.
I don't see how you got that kind of time to sit there online like that all day. I don't get it.
No grown man should ever be able to do this. And now you're using my name to be able to have that. That's sad.
That should, and then they tagging your real name on there too. So people, you know, I don't know. Like I said, you probably want to report that to Twitter.
Oh, I am. I'm doing that right now. That is a damn shame that somebody would have that kind of time on their hands. That's amazing. And then like you said, they got my real Twitter handle up underneath it.
Yeah. So somebody would think, oh, that is him.
There it is. Well, let me go in and get my daughter to bed. I didn't let her.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you go ahead and have a good Thanksgiving, and like I said, when I ever get a chance, I'll talk to people on YouTube about
you got an open line to me now. Hit me up anytime, whether it's on Twitter or whatever. Any question you want to ask me, I'm here.
All right, bro.
All right.
I'm not saying that him and his cohorts are doing this, but this is something to think about. I remember years ago, I watched a news report of how people were getting bills on their cable bills and their cell phone bills, these small little extra charges. Charges that they really hardly notice, like $3 or $4. And the charges were bogus. Some kind of way, somebody got control of their accounts for whatever and added these little small fees to their bills. Now you think about this. It might seem meaningless to you, like $3, $4, $5 charge or whatever, but you multiply that by 1,000, 10,000. That's a whole lot of money coming in a month. Like I said, I'm not saying that they're doing that, but it's a possibility that they are doing that. They have all your account information, all of your bills and everything, and if they're still able to be done, somebody tacking on charges to your bills, they might be doing it too. And like I told you all before, it's not just him. He had several associates who are doing the same damn thing. And the easiest way to figure out who they are is people who he has worked with and consistently had on his show. Not interviewed, not somebody he has interviewed, but people who he has consistently had on his show. Because he is not going to have them on there unless there's some kind of benefit for him. And that benefit is them hacking and stealing from you. This punk nigga thinks he's found a perfect crime. He's an informant for the FBI, going around hacking people for the FBI, and at the same time he's hacking and stealing from everybody else. Allegedly. One thing people need to start doing is believing the unbelievable. Because what they have done, you wouldn't think someone would be so brazen and outlandish to do these things. But they've done it and gotten away with it. You wouldn't think somebody would go up there and hack your computer and talking all the things that he's talking about, and be as big a fraud as he is, but he is. And that's why they have been able to get away with the things they have gotten away with. Because you wouldn't think someone would be so brazen to do the things that they've done to people and to trick people out of their money. And that's why they got away with it. Because nobody would think they would be able to do something like that. No person with any kind of conscience at all would do something like that. And that's why they got away with it. You wouldn't think that there is a ring of people out there who are hacking and stealing on YouTube and doing it right in front of your face. You wouldn't think that there are people out there on YouTube who are working for the federal government out here spying on people and hacking people. You wouldn't think that.
City police don't know about because they have policemen in there. They don't let black people form anything without some policemen in there. They don't let black people form anything without some policemen in there. They don't let black people form anything without some policemen in there. And while I was in the black Muslim movement, over the black Muslim movement, many of the police who were sent to infiltrate us, they're black, would tell me, say, look, I'm a cop, but I have to come. They would tell me. I knew the Muslim movement was full of police. So don't you think anything is going down that they don't know about. The only thing that goes down is what they want to go down. And what they don't want to go down, they don't let it go down.
Then in the midst of that, they have agents. They got agents in our community. They got agents in the black community. They got agents in the Mexican community. And these agents are filled with the doctrine of them, but they look like you, and they look like me, and they look like me, and they look like me, and they look like me. They tell you, don't join together with your Mexican brother. Don't join together with your black brother. You should hate your black brother. You should hate your Mexican brother. You should kill each other. You should hate each other. You know why they do this? Because the greatest ones who's causing discord among our people is people of our own color. You know why? It's because they work for them. And they know you will listen to people that look like you more than them. Think about it.
Yeah. Y'all think about it.
Oh, Esquire 1995 said, why has your channel not been taken down? What? I guess that's what is your secret?
That's my secret. That's a troll.
That is a damn good question. You mean to tell me, with all them racist motherfuckers out there and them flagging other people's channels, his has never been flagged down?
It was almost like he had an unusual protection. And I'm not talking about just some street, because plenty of niggas got street protection and all. It was some next level shit. And motherfuckers was like, yo, he's a fucking government plan. I'm telling you, he's here to get niggas locked up and coax niggas into some shit and all this type of shit.
But no, that's the route they want to take, and that's fine. They can make their videos. But like I say on the other show, we doing all this covert work and making videos, but why nobody has found Amber Geiger and where she's at for killing Botham John in his own house? We're not trying to find where she's at and go and protest or say anything about her, but they weren't about me. You see, it's easier to attack black folks, but you're scared to attack white supremacy. But you know,
he's here to get niggas locked up and coax niggas into some shit.
Trust me, they're using him to draw people out. That's what the fuck they doing.
If I didn't want you to be able to continue, I would have just done what it needed to do to marginalize your channel. Like I done everybody else.
And that didn't need to, like I said, and that's another thing, we don't need to be trying to pick each other off because, like I said, because this is the thing is, I wouldn't want nobody to go that route with me because I'm a pretty big computer nerd and people don't know it. It's like I know some things on computers that nobody. I'm gonna say not too many brothers would tip you off on. So I wouldn't want people doing that to me because it wouldn't be too good. But
Ken, what is Iron Fist?
Yeah, it's a code name. It almost sounds like it's from a dystopian science fiction movie. I couldn't believe it as I read the documents. I had to blink and wonder if I was seeing things. But Iron Fist is the code name for the FBI program by which they would surveil and actually recruit informants within Black identity extremists. And if you look at the document's definition of this, I should have mentioned this earlier, they actually define its origins as having been in the Ferguson protests following the police killing of Black youth, Michael Brown. And so
let me just say that I have more than one person in my life that from the beginning of seeing this guy said that guy's a government fucking plant.
And you don't realize that the police, the government, they all on the internet. They watching, they listening. And if a black person, especially just black person, sitting up there saying all kind of vicious and vile things, just as much as I say about them hood rats and thugs, then you need to cast them out as well. Because to me, they're like an agent of the Klan and everything else. Why would you say that kind of junk to your own people? And
he does not like black women. This is what he told me. He said he doesn't like black women at all.
I used to do videos a certain way, and they wasn't as politically correct as I am now because I used to say a whole lot more stuff. You probably would say my older videos would probably be more closer to yours than the new ones, because some people that followed my videos since 2009, I used to make a lot of black women upset, very upset. I used to make a lot of black women upset, very upset. I used to make a lot of black women upset, very upset. And I ain't got rid of none of those videos. Do you say my channel? I deleted my channel? No, I didn't. I put it on private. And the reason why I put it on private because a coworker joined that old page, and I really don't want those certain videos I put on that old one to be spread around my job right now. I don't care about the new videos. It's just the old ones.
This motherfucker is literally telling you who and what he is. And this is something for everybody in the country. They need to be asking the federal government. How come they can find you no matter what you post a picture at or what you say something that they don't like? How come they can find you so goddamn easy, but they can't fucking stop these hackers? They can't find these damn hackers prying in the people's lives and steal their information. How come they can't fucking stop that? But anything else about you that they want to know, they know. They're spying on people's private lives. They're spying on people's political beliefs. They're spying on people's finances. But they can't find these motherfuckers hackers that doing all this illegal shit. It takes decades for them to find them. They can identify you within minutes or seconds when you say something they don't like and they want to put you in jail for just for talking, but they can't find these people, assholes out here who are committing crimes. As a lot of you have probably already figured out, the assholes that are committing crimes are actually working for them. And remember, if you're doing any kind of dirt, not saying that you should, but if you're doing any kind of dirt and you didn't tell anybody and you wonder how in the hell the police knew, it was probably him. He probably alerted the police. You were cheating on your wife or whatever, and you find how in the hell did she find out? It was probably him. If you emailed him, he probably because he loves to start trouble. Text messages that are on your phone that you didn't send, or fake messages that somebody else supposedly sent to you. It might have been him. It might have been him fucking with you, trying to make your girlfriend or whatever think that they're cheating on you, that you're cheating on her, and she's not. If he hacked you, he more than likely he hacked your phone too. Remember, this motherfucker loves to start trouble among other people. He gets off on it and he sits back and watches and listens. Remember, he told Tommy that he did to Tommy, made a fake page and sent it to Tommy. So remember that. And these people who are working with him, his associates, they are in all sectors of YouTube. Gossip, financial, commentary like him. They're all over the place.
Sister Kimberly.
Hey, Phil, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you been?
I've been good. What I wanted to say is, because I ain't never left, I got hacked, and I've been watching what's been going on behind the scenes, and it's a lot of good black channels out here that have gotten hacked, and now I'm learning that the Radical Home Goddess channel is down, which I am totally not shocked and stuff.
Down in what way?
The thing well, I guess she can't make any videos because she talks about Fukushima. Anytime we speak in any truth, we get shut down. Now, I want to say something because I know people are listening. I had something real crazy happen to me on Sci-Fi's channel. I know a lot of people thought I was lying, so I wouldn't let up. I talked to Mr. Superboy about it. I did everything that Mr. Superboy told me to do, and I found the person who hacked me. I got all 3 of his channels shut down, and we going to court because he going to pay me. Because we had to pay a digital, me and my husband had to go to a digital company, to forensics company, to track this person down, and it happened to be a brother. I was able to get all 3 of his channels shut down. But the thing that I wanted to say is, when people out here are speaking truth, you even got your own trying to shut your voice down.
Of course.
And we got to keep fighting.
Well, let me
really
tell you
do.
that happened. Okay, that thing happened to me years ago, and I caught it right when it happened. And so the best way to protect your accounts, and I'll tell anybody who's listening, to have your password 14 characters or more with uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols, and use 2-factor verification when you do your accounts. Do you know what 2-factor verification is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did all of that because we had to pay us, and then I changed everything. Some things I'm not going to even mention that I had to get changed.
Yeah, well, I do that to all my accounts, 2-factor verification, and my passwords are very long, and I make sure of it because, you know, if you got an easy password or even what happened to the other YouTuber, the white guy, Boogie, whatever his name was, you got to make sure to have a special password only with your cell phone provider because sometimes people try to get your text codes. So that's why, you know, I made sure to do that with my cell phone provider because it happened to, you know, a white guy. He lost his channel and YouTube got it back from him, of course. But, you know, I think he had about 2 million subscribers or something like that, but he got it back.
To Sister Kimberly, I forgot to mention this in the first video series, but if you got hacked by somebody and you know who it was, you wouldn't mind telling us, would you? I mean, if you really got hacked. I mean, and you wouldn't mind showing us a police report to that either, and a case number to that if you actually sued them. So you wouldn't mind showing us that, would you? Or are you part of Phil's hacking crew, actually? And are you actually trying to help him throw people off as to who the hackers actually are? And that's you motherfuckers. there's one thing I forgot to mention about when I was talking about them tacking on extra charges to your bills. Now, his wife, he made a video of this. His wife used to work in the medical industry, and she worked in billing. So that may be something that she knows how to do. So keep that in mind. Keep this in mind. If he hacked you, and you are a popular YouTuber or popular on social media, guess what? He has control of your accounts. And he has probably sabotaged your accounts and deleted your accounts. Him and his associates. To keep them on top and to keep you at the bottom. Haven't you all noticed that every time somebody comes out and says something about him, magically something happens to their YouTube channel, it gets deleted or whatever? Haven't y'all noticed that? Or you get it flagged down, your channels will flag down? Haven't you noticed that? And another thing that you might need to be concerned about, and I'm not sure, but you know how you have these people on YouTube that say, well, I can't show you your video on YouTube, so click here so you can see it. Or go to my website so you can see it. You don't know what's on that website, and you don't know what's in that link. So you need to think about that and have reservations about clicking links and going to somebody's website and checking it out, because it could have all kinds of malicious shit on there and you don't know.
You just never know about people. You never know what go on behind closed doors, because one people put on a facade in front of you, but they could be something else. Now I tell all people this: whatever truth that you have, live that truth, because that truth will be used against you somewhere down the line. If somebody comes out and say you did something, just quickly admit it if that's what you did. Don't try to hide it, because then they're going to go to great lengths, and then everybody going to say, oh, now you a liar for everything.
To the FBI, and I know y'all probably going to pay me a visit after this, or maybe even put me in jail, but I don't care. Because for one thing, I haven't done anything, and I know that. And you all know that. I haven't done anything. But I want to know, what did you find so interesting about me that you wanted to spy on me? That you had to fucking download my goddamn phone, everything on my phone, and spy on me? What did you find so interesting about me? Somebody who was so broke they couldn't even afford to buy a goddamn water gun. So I couldn't afford to do anything to anybody or do anything. So tell me, I want to know what's so interesting about me that you wanted to goddamn spy on me. My words? I know damn well I didn't threaten anybody. I didn't threaten to blow anything up or no shit like that. So you tell me. I would like to know what was so fucking interesting about me that y'all had to fucking spy on me. I want to know, what did I plan on doing? Where did I plan on going to do something illegal? What kind of plans did I make to do something illegal? Who did I talk to about doing something illegal? I would like to know that. Is it that speaking law that we have in this country? Did I break that speaking law, or was I about to break that speaking law? Or was it that thought law that I broke? Or that I was about to break? That thought law? Thinking about things? Is that what I did wrong? Or maybe it was that research law that I broke. Because I like to look up things, and I like to know the truth about things. And I don't believe everything that the news tells me and that white people tell me, because they've lied too much over the centuries. So maybe it was that law that I broke. See, I have a theory. And I think I know why you all actually spy on black people so much. You know the things that we go through in this country is total and complete bullshit. You know that we'd be doing wrong. And you're looking for black people who get so upset about what's been done to them and what's done to them to do something. Instead of doing something for the victims, you'd rather do something for the perpetrators. This is something for police forces in general, and the FBI, and the Secret Service. Now, during those Capitol attacks, during those Capitol riots, all those specialized weapons you have that y'all spent millions of dollars on, you didn't use. You wouldn't use them on white people. The nation was under attack. They tried to overthrow the government, but all those specialized weapons, like microwave weapons, the sound wave weapons, and all kinds of things, you do not use them on white people. And there is a very easy way to stop all this hacking bullshit. And that is to make the penalties for hacking very severe. But they're not going to do that because it's mostly white people doing it. Unless it's some kind of big corporation or something like that that got hacked into. Then they make the penalty severe. But you, the average person, fuck you. They don't care about you. I'm not saying that the FBI is all bad. They've done some good things like go after child molesters and mass murderers and people like that. But for them to allow their informers to commit crimes against people, especially against innocent people who haven't done anything wrong, it's complete bullshit. And the people who they have let their informers commit crimes against might not be so innocent. That's still no excuse. It's complete bullshit for them to let their informers commit crimes against people, especially crimes where they gain money from that. And for them to be spying on people for every little thing that somebody might says that the government doesn't agree with is bullshit. This is Nazi Germany all over again. If you watch those Darth Hard Perry videos like I asked you to, you'll hear him say just a few black people need to get together in order for them to start spying on them. This shit is insane.
City police don't know about because they have policemen in there. They don't let black people form anything without some policemen in there. And while I was in the black Muslim movement, many of the police who were sent to infiltrate us, they're black, would tell me, say, look, I'm a cop, but I have to come. They would tell me. I knew the Muslim movement was full of police. So don't you think anything is going down that they don't know about? The only thing that goes down is what they want to go down. And what they don't want to go down, they don't let it go down.